Hey guys, it's Dan, your host here, Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. This one's going to be doing another Walking Dead Q&A video for today. This one's going to be the next Walking Dead Q&A video leading up to the second half of The Walking Dead Season 10.
We've silenced the whispers.
Okay guys, so this is going to be doing another Walking Dead Q&A video for today. This one we're going to be talking about some of your guys' Q&A questions we have for today. This is going to be the Walking Dead Q&A video number 13, I do believe. Either 13 or 14. We've done so many now, I honestly have lost count. But yeah, anyway, really cool stuff. Let's get into your guys' Q&A questions for this week's Walking Dead Q&A. First question comes from Brian's TWD channel, who says, so if you had to pick one person to be the last person standing in the Walking Dead series, who would it be? So, for Ryan's TWD channel. So, who would be the last person standing in the Walking Dead television series? Honestly, I'm going to have to go with Daryl for that one. I think that's an easy answer. I think Daryl will probably be the last character standing in the Walking Dead for the original TV series. And I really say that because of the possibility of Season 12 being the last season. However, if Walking Dead goes further than that, then I think I would have to put my answer at Judith. So, if Season 12 is the last season, it would be Daryl. If we get more than 12 seasons, I would have to say Judith. So, that's how I'll answer your question. I think Judith definitely is the future of the series, but then again, I said that about Carl. So, because Daryl has stuck around in the show so long, and Norman Reedus is really passionate about The Walking Dead, I'm gonna have to say Daryl for right now. But Judith is my second, definitely for sure. Judith could definitely last until the end of the series, and I think that's very possible that'll happen, to be honest, at this point. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to say Daryl. Thank you very much for the question. Next question comes from Brian Archam, who says, do you think that Morgan will stop using his staff in Season 6? So, Fear of the Walking Dead, obviously, I think you mean, right? So, Morgan stopping using his staff in Season 6, I mean, honestly, I don't know. I feel like that's his thing. And even though, yeah, in Season 5, it was, like, broken, I think he's just gonna get a new one, to be honest. Maybe I'm wrong in that, but I personally feel like Morgan's just gonna get a new staff, and then they're just gonna have him continue. Because in Season 5, he just started using, like, all these other things, like a mop and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I feel like Morgan's just gonna get a new staff, to be honest. I really don't think that anything's gonna change when it comes to that. I think that's Morgan's thing, Morgan and his staff, it's just, it fits like a glove, to be honest. I don't know. It's like Daryl with his crossbow at this point, in my opinion. So yeah, I think he'll just get a new one for Brian Archam. Thank you very much for the question. Next question comes from MEGAMATT. That's what I'm going to call you, at least, because your name is, has quite a bit of stuff. But anyway, yeah, next I'm going to just call you MEGAMATT if that's okay. MEGAMATT says, do you think that the Walking Dead and Breaking Bad are in the same universe? And he says that he doesn't think so. So, yeah, anyway, so, I'm sorry about your name. It's just, I'm going to call you MEGAMATT for the Q&A videos or whatever. Just easier, but I do have you on Instagram too, so I know that, yeah, I know that you follow the videos a lot, so thank you very much for the question. But I don't think Breaking Bad and Walking Dead, I agree with you, I don't think Breaking Bad and Walking Dead are in the same universe. I would be really surprised if they were, to be honest. And I mean, like I get what you mean, maybe if the stuff that happened in Breaking Bad was like the years before the apocalypse, and then the apocalypse happened, and then, Walking Dead and stuff like that, because obviously the timelines can't be the same, because one is in, in real life, or like one is in like the normal world, then one is in a world that's overrun by zombies. So, no, I don't think they're in the same universe, but I have heard people talk about that. I've heard people theorize that. I think it's a decent theory, but I mean, I don't know, I'm not into that, to be honest, because I know they're very similar, and they do have some tie-ins and stuff like that, especially in the early few seasons of The Walking Dead. There are certain things in the early seasons of Walking Dead that are similar to Breaking Bad, or the other way around, but, well, technically Breaking Bad came out first, so no, Walking Dead really had some things that were similar to Breaking Bad. But I like the theory, but I don't think it's going to be, no, I don't think there's anything of it, and yeah, I think it's just speculation that won't go anywhere, to be honest. But yeah, I agree. I don't think they're in the same universe. Thank you very much for the question. And the final question for today, this is a really cool one, by Brian Archam, who says, do you think we'll ever get a Walking Dead animated series? So, absolutely would love that, but I don't think they're going to do it. I would really love to see it. If so, I mean, would it be on new characters, are you asking, or do you think it'd be on, like, characters that we already know from the show? Honestly, to me, I would really like to see it on a character, or on, like, a backstory. But you guys imagine here's Negan in an animated format? Man, that would be epic. I mean, honestly, I just thought of that now. Imagine here's Negan, but in animated format. Now that would do good. I think that would do really good, at least for the Negan fans, which I know that there are some people out there that are a huge fan of Negan. However, there are some people that don't like Negan. I love Negan personally as a character. Which, by the way, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a spotlight on Lucille, on Negan's Lucille. So stay tuned for that. That video will be coming up tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're going to do an animated Walking Dead series, to answer you, Brian Archam. I really wish they would, but it's just that it's like the popularity of The Walking Dead just keeps going down, and it's going down and down and down, and I don't feel like there's enough demand at this point for them to do it. Maybe if you go back a few years ago in like season like 5, 6, 7-ish time, they might have had more confidence to do one, but it takes a lot of work, and I just don't feel like they're going to do it with all the other series they're doing. I don't even know why they're doing all these shows to begin with. I honestly, if I was doing The Walking Dead, you would not see a very expanded universe, because I would be doing the original Walking Dead series, and I would cancel Fear, never think about World Beyond at all, and I would do maybe a webisode series of the CRM, just to explain what they are, but not a whole World Beyond series. I would just have, like, if I was doing The Walking Dead, if I was in charge of the Walking Dead franchise, I would just do the original Walking Dead series and the Rick Grimes movies in theaters, because Rick Grimes movies, yeah, that's gonna do good. Fear the Walking Dead, I would look at it and I'd be like, okay, Fear the Walking Dead, are we losing more money or making more money? You know, and then I would decide to end Fear, honestly. I would not have Fear go as bad as it was. I'm sorry, but anybody could hire those showrunners, okay? I'm getting off topic a little bit, but anybody would hire those showrunners, you know, those 2 showrunners for Fear, and maybe think they'd be okay, sure. But I'm sorry, but I would get rid of them very quickly. I would get rid of them very quickly. So you would not have to worry about a terrible season 4 or 5. But I wouldn't even probably do Fear, because I feel like as soon as Fear came into the picture, The Walking Dead started going down in popularity. You know what I'm saying? So because there were so many Walking Dead things coming out, and the comic at the time and stuff like that, people were kind of like, okay. So yeah, I would just do the original series and the Rick Grimes movies and keep the comics going. Like I would really try to keep the comics going. But those are the only 3 I do, like the original series, the comic, and the movie. Like, why do you need Fear the Walking Dead and World Beyond? They're just messing up the franchise, if you ask me. So yeah, anyway, I'm sure you guys would probably love me to be in charge of Walking Dead. I'm just saying, not to be like cocky or anything, but I'm just saying that and I'm sure there's a lot of you guys can probably agree. What's wrong with just the original Walking Dead series, a Rick Grimes movie, and, you know, the comic maybe continuing a bit longer? But even the comic, maybe I'd be like, okay, maybe it is time to end the comic. And then you just have the movie and the original series. If you just had those things, people would still be loving The Walking Dead like back then. And maybe if you actually didn't have as much of kind of the bad writing of season 7 and 8, then I feel like the audience would have stayed for Walking Dead. There's really some things they could have done to really keep that Walking Dead audience. Even 10 years into it, they could have kept that audience, to be honest. So, just simply if they tried harder, to be honest. That's just my opinion. So, anyway, write your comments in the comment section below. If you're new here, click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my Walking Dead videos. Thank you guys very much for the questions for this Walking Dead Q&A video. I really enjoyed it. And leave some Walking Dead Q&A questions for the next Walking Dead Q&A. Brian Archam has a live stream tonight, by the way, guys, so go ahead and check that out. I will be there. If you want to interact with me at all. And, of course, follow Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews on Instagram. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Write your comments in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys really soon for another. Of course, yeah, anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys really soon. Peace out.